Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. Now in this video, I'm going to give you a full complete overview of all the Halloween food that you can find here at Disneyland Paris for the 2024 season. So I hope you're hungry, I hope you're excited. Let's go. We are starting this Halloween food tour at Victoria's on Main Street, USA. One of my favorite places to grab a drink or a little snack any time of the year. But for Halloween or other seasonal events, they often have some special snacks every year. And this year they have two snacks. One of them is a sharing cake, so I'm not going to be getting it, but it looks pretty cool to be fair. And it's officially called the Spider Sponge Cake to Share. And it's plain sponge cake, raspberry crisp, insert and confit, chocolate biscuit, blood orange mousse, and choux pastry. Like I said, I've had one of these cakes before, and I was very lucky the time that I ordered it. A couple of my lovely viewers were also dining here, so I ended up sharing it with them. But even so, even between the three of us, we couldn't finish it. So it's not something that I would recommend if there's only one of you or even two of you. It's going to be too much. Maybe if you're a family of 3 or 4, then you can try and attempt eating the whole thing. But it does look cool, and it's priced at 21 euros if you want to get that. But the one that to me looks even better, because it's not just a Halloween cake, but something that's Disney as well, it's the Jack Skellington one. So it's the Pumpkin King pastry, officially called, priced at 6 euros. And this one is vanilla mousse with praline heart. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see what it tastes like. It looks pretty cool, I have to say. And fun fact, I actually just met Jack Skellington about half an hour ago. So if you haven't checked out my character meets for Halloween 2024 video, I'm going to leave it down below. If it's not up yet, make sure you subscribe, because it will be coming up very, very soon. But yeah, I'm excited. Also, before my food comes, I just wanted to give you a tip about Victoria's, because oftentimes it can get busy and the opening hours are quite limited. So make sure to check the app, and if it's not on the app, just ask cast members. It tends to be at the moment, at the time of filming in October 2024, it tends to be open from around 12 o'clock until 5 p.m. So only about 5 hours. And like I said, it's quite popular. So sometimes there might be a queue and you can't do reservations. My recommendation would be to come here when the parade is on. Right now, the Halloween parade is on, Mickey's Halloween celebration. I can actually see Minnie jumping up and down from the window here. And so the restaurant's actually a little bit quieter. Not every single table's been taken, which is very rare for Victoria's. Okay, well, the mousse has arrived, and it's definitely bigger than I expected it to be. Like the face, the circle is a little bit wider, which is good for 6 euros. It's a lot more promising than I even thought initially. So yeah, let's give it a go. Also, I did get myself a cold brew too, because I love the cold brew here at Victoria's. It's the only place inside the park where you can get a cold brew, and it's delicious, so I had to treat myself to that as well in case you're interested. Yeah, I'm gonna cut through Jack Skellington's beautiful face. Ooh, oh, that cuts very nicely. You can tell there's loads of chocolate in there. Let me show you actually. There you go. You can see the chocolate layer inside, the moussey goodness, and the white chocolate is obviously at the very top. So looks like something that I would enjoy. I guess we're gonna have to find out in a second. There you go. That is amazing. I'm tasting a little bit of hazelnut in there with my first bite. I think the chocolate has like a hazelnut vibe to it. It's like a chocolate hazelnut mousse. But then with the crunch of the biscuit and the top layer of the white chocolate, that first bite was phenomenal. I would say, oh my God, Goofy. Goofy's just, I don't know what happened. Something must have happened for Goofy to just leave the parade like that. I hope he's okay. What I was going to say is that my first bite was almost heavenly. One of the best snacks I've tried in Disneyland Paris ever, not just at Halloween. Second bite, just as good. This is a winner. This is one of the best snacks at Halloween right now, 2024. Get this if you can. It's worth it. Come to Victoria's, get yourself a cold brew too, which I'm going to drink in a second. But wow, really delicious. Obviously you have to love chocolate and, you know, not be allergic to hazelnut, things like that. But if you like all the ingredients, which is basically white chocolate, some cream, biscuit, and hazelnut chocolate, you are gonna enjoy it. So good. The next snack we have is not really necessarily exclusively for Halloween, but it's a snack that already existed in Disneyland Paris, and they've now changed it a little bit to make it more Halloweenified, and those are churros. And these are the churros that you can get in Frontierland at the Overland Trail Cafe. I made a whole video about them a few months ago when they were first released. They are actually really nice. Compared to some of the other churros that Disneyland Paris used to sell, these are much better, at least when I first tried them a few months back. And you've got two options with them. You can either get them with cream, which will be priced at 6.50 euros, or without cream at 4.30 euros. But there's also a little offer where you can also get a drink, a coffee, a hot chocolate with the ones without the cream, and that will be priced at 8 euros. Now I decided to go with the ones with the cream, priced at 6.50 euros. And fun fact for you, it's raining at the moment. I don't know how much of a fun fact it is necessarily, but if you're visiting Disneyland Paris in October throughout the Halloween month, you have to be prepared for rain and slightly colder weather. And yeah, it's been raining on and off today. So I got my churros about 5 minutes ago, and the cream has already melted. I think The churros have been rained on, so they're not going to be the best because it took me a little bit of time to find some cover somewhere to actually set you guys up and do this. But we're going to try one anyway, so I'm going to try one of the black churros. I think the fact that they've made a couple of them black is really the only thing that makes them more Halloweenified. So yeah, bit of a lazy effort from Disneyland Paris, I have to say, but at least they know that these churros are a fan favorite and they wanted to do something with them. So let's give them a go. To be fair, they are really good, so I can't complain. The taste is no different to the regular churros that they have. They're nice and crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, warmed up as well, and not too sugary either, like not too sweet, which I appreciate. And the best thing is that they're not stale, even though they've been rained on a little bit. They still taste nice, and I think the cream actually adds a nice consistency to it because of the churro. Like texturally, it makes it a little bit more enjoyable in my opinion. Let me take another bite. I can recommend these no matter what time of year you're coming to Disneyland Paris, whether it's Halloween time or any time really. Like I said, they sell them all year round. Get them. They're really nice, and I'm really glad that Disneyland Paris has these finally, like some decent churros, because they're a staple Disney snack and Disneyland Paris never used to have good ones, and now they do. And yeah, the Halloween ones are cute as well. Let me just show you this cute, I guess, cocoa Day of the Dead chocolate they have as well, and they normally have them anyway, so even this isn't unique to Halloween because they have them to go with the theming of Casa de Coco nearby. I'm talking too much. I'm going to eat these churros. It's raining. Let's move on to the next snack. Now, one of my favorite places in Disneyland Paris for seasonal food, especially burgers, is Annette's Diner. They really very rarely disappoint, especially over the past few years. Anytime I've had one of their specialty burgers here, I've enjoyed it, and they do some really creative things with their burgers as well. So this year, for the 2024 Halloween season, they've got the Captain's Burger here, which you can see on this beautiful menu. And priced at €23, it consists of cuttlefish ink bread, double beef steak, vegetable relish, pepper jack cheese, portobello cooked in soy sauce, melted cheddar sauce with pistachio, roasted butternut with pepper, chorizo, and vegetal charcoal shortbread, served with avocado cream and Pops potatoes, which are basically these tater tots here, which Disneyland Paris very rarely does. It's more of an American thing, so it's nice to see them here. And they also have this milkshake, which I've heard good things about. Look at that. Looks amazing. This is priced at a whopping €14. It's a little bit expensive, I would say, maybe for a milkshake. But when you look at it, and hopefully, again, from my experience in previous years, things that Annette does normally actually look like what the picture shows, which is a bonus, and it doesn't often happen anywhere in the world, to be honest, especially in the Disney parks that I know. So hopefully it'll be good. We're going to try both of them. We're going to try the burger and the milkshake as a dessert, and yeah, looking forward to it. I've also just noticed that they've named the sundae, their Halloween dessert here, I See You Sundae. Love that. And again, they seem to be going with quite a lot of pistachio flavor. So for the sundae, the dessert, it's a vanilla pistachio flavor ice cream with red velvet cake, whipped cream, hibiscus sauce, and candies. Okay, let's order and see what the food actually looks like. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry. That looks amazing. So cool, thank you. Okay, so the Captain's Burger has arrived, and look at this. You can see the photo in the back as well. It looks very similar in my opinion. Maybe they've given us even a little bit more potato tots or whatever you want to call them than the photo shows over there, but the actual burger, it's a double beef burger, so you can see two of the beefs in there. I went for medium. You can have well done as well. They do ask you how you want your meat cooked. You can see all the cheese there, the avocado, the pepper jack cheese. I mean, there's a lot going on here. And the most impressive thing, I think, is actually the hook that they've got on top of this. Very cool. And I'm really intrigued to see what the hook actually tastes like or what it is. It feels like it could be some kind of biscuity bread type thing. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this. It looks phenomenal. I'm very hungry. And yeah, let's see if it tastes as good as it looks, because it does actually look good. And like I said, this isn't always the case with Disney food. Sometimes the food comes out and it doesn't look at all like what it's advertised at. Okay, this is going to be a messy burger as well, I think. I'm not sure if I should take the hook out before I start eating it, or maybe we'll just pick it up like this. Wow, this feels like a nice burger. The bun's not too dry. In fact, it's actually quite nice and soft. The hook hasn't fallen off yet. The burger's still intact. Let's give it a bite. Oh my God. Okay, some really interesting flavors in there. The meat tastes great, the bun, everything from that side is great, but you get that hint of soy sauce because there is some soy sauce in there. You got a bit of a kick to it as well because the pepper jack cheese, and yeah, you even get a little bit of the pistachio flavor, and I've only taken one bite. That's impressive. That doesn't often happen with burgers, especially burgers that have so much in them, but I'm going to continue eating. Okay, I'm really getting that butternut squash flavor in there as well. In fact, I think that's probably the most prominent flavor, especially with my second bite, but the kick's there as well, but it's not too spicy. You kind of just get a little bit of a kick at the back of your throat. It's amazing. It's doing everything I want from a burger. It's not my favorite burger that I've had at Nanette's, but definitely a really good one. Very unique as well. I mean, it looks good. It's Instagrammable. It tastes good. I want to try this hook now. Let me just... Right. Doesn't taste of much, as I expected it to be. Some kind of like maybe dry bread, but it's not bad. It's mainly there for the looks, let's be real. The burger itself, though, did not disappoint whatsoever, and I would recommend it. Let's quickly try some of these potato barrels, tater tots, if you will, with the avocado cream as well that they put on the side. Should be really nice. This is a good combination. Probably one of my favorite things that I've had here for the Halloween season this year in 2024. The burger, like I said, really nice. The potato barrels are something different as well. Again, priced at 23 euros. I would say if you love your burgers and if you like trying new different types of burgers, different flavors. I mean, Annette's Diner has a bunch of other burgers as well, like more plain ones. But if you want something fun, then definitely get this when you come to Disneyland Paris. But we are not done with our meal at Annette's yet for this Halloween season, because we've also got our milkshake, which just arrived. And look at this. Again, I feel like it looks very similar to the photo presented here. The 14 euro ICU sundae. You've got the araignée, the spider on top, loads of cream, the eyeball as well. The colors are different. That's a red eyeball. We've got a yellow one here. Got the red velvet cake as well on top, and then the actual milkshake as well. Looks quite similar. Again, you've got the pistachio flavored ice cream, and then the red sauce, which was a hibiscus sauce. So, yeah, pretty good size as well. I'm really interested to try this one. I'm not normally the biggest fan of milkshakes or sundaes or things like this, but I had to try this just based on how it looks. I mean, look at that. So cool. By the way, Annette's Diner is very popular anyway here in Disneyland Paris. So I would recommend, if you want to try this milkshake, a Halloween burger, or if you just want to come to Annette's Diner for any other food that they have, which is mainly burgers and hot dogs and some cool milkshakes, to be fair, try and come during off times for sure. Definitely not straight after the fireworks or before the fireworks. That's the busiest it gets, and you can't do reservations here either. You have to wait outside, and you know, it's walk-ups only. So if you don't want to have to wait too long, today I only had to wait like 3 minutes because I came around lunchtime. 12 o'clock, most people are in the parks. Disney Village is not as busy, but later in the evening, like I said, for dinner, it's a lot busier than for lunch. So if you want to, try and come for lunch. Anyway, let's put this straw in. The eyeball's moving. It is actually, I've never had an eyeball in my drink, I have to be honest, nor have I had a spider. I don't think I'm going to be eating the spider. It looks to be some kind of like Haribo type candy, if you know what I mean. I'm not a fan of that, so I'm not going to try that. I don't think I'm going to try the eyeball either. Actually, maybe I will. The eyeball, it feels a bit like I don't know, moussey thing. Let's try the actual milkshake first though. Oh wow, that's good. It's refreshing. The pistachio flavor ice cream is beautiful with the sauce as well. It's not overly sweet, which is lovely. I wanted to see if I can try some of the cake as well. How does one try a cake? I've got a fork here, I don't have a spoon. Maybe I'll just use the fork to try a little bit of this red velvet cake. Red velvet cake, equally good. This is huge, by the way, at least in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not one to normally drink things like this, so really doubt I'm going to be able to finish this, but what I've tried of it tastes nice. So if you love your milkshakes, if you like pistachio flavored things, you will definitely enjoy this. Before we move to the next snack though, I do kind of want to give this eyeball a taste test. I don't know how to do it. Oh my god. Firstly, there you go, you can kind of see it there. Am I gonna like it? It feels like a weird consistency, but we'll give it a go. Okay, this is inside the eyeball. Some kind of red raspberry type sauce. Not my favorite, I have to be honest, but I'm glad I gave it a go, and hopefully if you come and if you want to try it, at least you know what to expect. Cheers. So from the old meal in Fantasyland, you can get 2 new snacks for this year's Halloween celebrations. One of them is a donut, which is the one that I decided to go for, but they also have a macaron there. It's called officially the Grand Vizier macaron, and unfortunately, it's strawberry flavored, which is very much a personal thing, by the way. I just don't happen to like strawberry. It's one of the few things in life when it comes to food that I don't enjoy, but most people tend to love strawberry flavored things. So please don't let me put you off from getting this. I've actually had some of my content creator friends try this, and they said it was really nice. And they like strawberry. So if you like strawberry flavored things, I think you'll enjoy it because it looks really cool. It looks very Instagrammable with the Jafar logo on it, the Grand Vizier, and obviously macaron being a French thing. I think it's nice that they have a French snack for the Halloween season. It's priced at €6.50. And then the donut, unfortunately, is not quite as exciting. It's called the Bat Bite donut. That one is priced at €4.50, which I think is a little bit expensive for a donut. The donut is chocolate filled, which is a lot more up my street. And you can also get it as a little deal with a soft drink of your choice for €8 if you wish to. I've got the donut here in front of me. It's got a bunch of decorations on it, bats, if you will. The actual donut is orange. Smells pretty good. Smells like a typical standard donut. But yeah, before I actually bite into it, I want to open it like this so you guys can see what's inside. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, I thought there was going to be some chocolate in there. I'm seeing a little bit of chocolate peeking through there. I was expecting a bit more. I'm already a little bit disappointed, but we'll give it a try. It's fine. I wouldn't even say it's good. Like, it's not a good donut. It's a slightly above average donut, you could say. You can get better and cheaper donuts from Krispy Kreme, you know? So I'm a little bit disappointed, I have to say. And I haven't actually managed to get any of the chocolate inside. I wonder, have they even put any chocolate in this? It says it's cocoa filled. But you guys can see I've like split it into different pieces and there's no chocolate apart from that little bit of chocolate that we saw, which I couldn't really even taste. So yeah, there's nothing. This is so weird. I've seen other people try this and there is actually some chocolate in their donuts. There is no, I'm like searching for the chocolate. This is not a chocolate filled donut. It's just a donut with a layer of orange white chocolate. Doesn't make sense. Orange frosting, whatever you want to call it. This is probably the worst snack of this year's Halloween season. Sad times. Another Disneyland Paris restaurant that normally has seasonal menus is the Lucky Nugget Saloon in Frontierland. So when you enter Frontierland, it's literally on your left-hand side. And the way I like to describe the Lucky Nugget Saloon is that it's a mix between a quick service and a table service. So a little bit like Nando's, if you're familiar with that. You basically order at the counter, you pay and everything, and then you are seated at a table and then your food is brought to you. So you don't have to wait to collect your food yourself. So yeah, a bit of half and half. And I've had some good meals here and some not so good meals over the years. At the moment, during regular times, I wouldn't say Lucky Nugget is worth coming to because back in the days, they used to actually have a show. I mean, the space here is gorgeous and they would have puppet shows. They would sometimes have Mickey, Minnie, Goofy to do some shows on the stage. And they haven't brought that back, unfortunately, since COVID. And because of that, I don't think it's the best value for money because for cheaper, you can just go to Cowboy Cookout and get yourself a similar kind of meal. But I do like to try the seasonal menu every year. And for this year's Halloween season, they have the Devilicious Duo menu. Devilicious, I like that. It's priced at €28 and it consists of a barbecue chicken cauldron, which is stuffed chicken, roasted sweet potatoes with smoked paprika, kidney beans and potatoes, cranberry barbecue sauce and vegetal charcoal shortbread. And then you also get a dessert, which is called the Witch's Whippy, and that's vanilla ice cream, pumpkin coulis and salted butter caramel Doritos, okay? Chips and macaron. I mean, it looks cool, the Witch's Whippy, but I'm not sure how I feel about Doritos on ice cream. The barbecue chicken cauldron sounds really good though, something a little bit different to what they normally have and also different to burgers because Disneyland Paris loves their burgers and they almost always do something with burgers for the different seasons, which, don't get me wrong, some of the burgers are great, but I want to see variety, and this barbecue chicken cauldron sounds like something that might be interesting. The only thing I'm a little bit unsure about is the cranberry sauce. Firstly, to me, that just sounds Christmassy rather than Halloweeny, but also I'm not the biggest fan of cranberry flavored things on food. Like, if I'm having an actual meal, I don't need cranberry on it. If you know what I mean, but hopefully it will be nice, we'll see. Funny thing though, they don't actually have the dessert for the Halloween menu. In fact, I think their shake machine has just stopped working, so none of the desserts that they normally have here, none of the milkshakes or sundaes that you can get are available tonight. So instead I just decided to order it a la carte. Ended up being a little bit cheaper as well. There you go. You can see the chicken, you can see all the sauce, the little breadcrumbs they seem to have all over it. This bat, not sure what it is, looks to be some kind of biscuit. Loads of cranberry sauce, which we'll see how that goes because I'm not the biggest fan of it. And yeah, pretty, I would say, big portion as well. This is the size, by the way, in case you want to see it in comparison to me. To me, it looks pretty big and pretty, like I said, filling. So this is the chicken, the stuffed chicken, if you will. And again, in terms of looks, I would say it looks pretty good, so hopefully it will taste nice as well. Yeah, chicken's cooked very nicely. The sauce, whatever it is, I think it's some kind of barbecue sauce, isn't too sweet either. I like the little breadcrumbs or whatever crunchy things they've got on top of the chicken. I'm going to dig in a little bit though now into this chicken hot pot, if you will. I think that's kind of basically what it is. Are these carrots? Sweet potatoes? Not sure. Do you know what? I was a little bit worried about this one, especially with the cranberry sauce. I thought it was going to take away the flavour of the chicken. I just don't like fruit in my food, you know, but I'm not really getting too much of the cranberry taste, which I'm appreciating. And we've got this bat still, which I think is some kind of shortbread. Doesn't taste of much, but it looks cool. Overall, I think this is a solid dish. Definitely not a bad option for the Halloween season, something a little bit different as well for Disneyland Paris. I'd get it again, although I still think it's a little bit more Christmassy than Halloween, especially for the cranberry sauce. And one of the more fun-looking snacks this year for the Halloween season at Disneyland Paris can be found at the Kakuna Matata restaurant, which is a quick service in Adventureland. One of my favorite places to eat, actually, because they tend to have things that are not your regular theme park food. I really like the chicken and rice, off topic. But for the Halloween season, they've brought out a Scar cupcake, and officially it's called Scar's Cunning Cupcake. It's priced at €5, and it's banana bread cupcake stuffed with a chocolate flavored buttered cream. Looks pretty cool, I have to say. I like Scar's face on there. I like what they've done with it, like the creativeness with his mane around it. And I have to say, I also like the fact that it's banana bread, something a little bit different to the regular cupcakes that Disneyland Paris tend to sell here. But look at that. His face looks amazing. I mean, who doesn't love The Lion King? I also enjoy the fact that we're in restaurant Hakuna Matata. It's obviously a Lion King themed restaurant, and they've released something Lion King themed that's also a little bit Halloweeny because Scar's a villain. Interestingly, they have given me a spoon, so I'm actually not going to bite into the cupcake. I think it's going to make it a lot less messy, hopefully. Oh, the frosting seems to be quite hard. I think they've clearly just taken them out of the fridge, but there you go. The cupcake itself is nice and moist. Of course, you get a little bit of the sweetness from the banana as well, and then the frosting isn't too sweet either. Yeah, it's a pretty good snack, I would say. I'm gonna try the Scar too. The Scar face, I think, is just going to be white chocolate. Your days are numbered, Scar. In fact, your seconds are numbered. Yeah, that's white chocolate as expected. Pretty good white chocolate though, I have to say. Yeah, overall, I would say this is a solid snack. At €5 as well, I don't think it's too unreasonable. It looks cool, it's Instagrammable. If you're a fan of The Lion King, you're going to enjoy it. If you're a fan of villains, you're going to enjoy it. And, you know, the setting of Hakuna Matata is also a nice place to have a Scar cupcake, so I would recommend this. One place you're almost always guaranteed to find seasonal food in is Cafe Hyperion in Discoveryland in Disneyland Paris, and this Halloween season is no different. They've brought out a new menu, and the only difference is that this exact menu can also be found for the first time at Cowboy Cookout. Cowboy Cookout in Frontierland very rarely does seasonal things, but this time you can get the same thing, literally from the dessert to the burger, everything. Exact same thing in Frontierland's Cowboy Cookout barbecue if you wish to, if you're there and if you want to try the same burger. You don't have to come all the way to Discoveryland to try it. And actually Cowboy Cookout is generally less busy than Cafe Hyperion as well. It just tends to close earlier. So at the moment it's 7:22 p.m. and Cowboy Cookout closed at 5 p.m. even though it's a Saturday as I'm filming this. So that's why I came here, otherwise my choice would be the other one. And yeah, it's called the Malicious Menu, priced at €22. Included in the menu is the Boo Beef Burger, which is a bun, beef steak, carrot ketchup, carrot, beetroot, red onion pickles, pepper jack, and cheddar jalapeno sauce. Sounds good to me. You also get French fries and a side salad with it, and it also comes with a dessert for €22. So the dessert is a pumpkin patch tart, which is pumpkin with mandarin mousse and white chocolate crisp. You also get a drink of your choice, a cold drink, which I decided to go for a bottled water, a Vittel. Worth mentioning that you can also get this same menu without the dessert, priced at €20. But if you want dessert on its own, it's going to be more expensive than if you were to just add it with the menu, because then it's €2. So you might as well do it if you want to try the whole thing. Anyway, I've got the goods here with me, and I have to say this was the quickest from the moment I ordered to the moment I got my food here at Cafe Hyperion I've ever experienced. This is one of the most popular quick service restaurants in Disneyland Paris. Always gets very, very long queues. Even mobile ordering, I would say, is not necessarily that much better than just queuing up because of how busy it gets and how slow sometimes it can be as well. But I have to say, ever since they introduced the touchscreen menus where you can order yourself, the self-ordering menus, like they have in McDonald's, like they have in loads of places around the world, it has become a lot easier and more manageable because most people actually tend to go and use those machines. I noticed that the queue for that was a little bit longer than the queue to actually talk to a cast member and order there and then. And of course, you also have the third option of mobile ordering. The only problem with the self-service things is that currently, because they're just doing a test run, if you have a discount, which I do with my annual pass, they don't have the capacity to use your discount on them. So if you want to use your discount, you have to either mobile order or go and speak to a cast member there and then, which is why I decided to go and speak to a cast member. And it was very quick. Like I said, the whole thing probably took about 7 minutes from the moment I joined the queue until I got my food, and that is good. That is good. Keep it up, Disneyland Paris. Anyway, I really like the wrapping for this. Look at that. They always do a good job with the wrapping here at Disneyland Paris for the different seasonal events. Now, whether or not the actual burger tastes good, okay, I already don't have high hopes because it looks a little bit dry to me, but let me get the whole thing out. There you go. I mean, you've got the Mickey, the pumpkin Mickey on the bun, which is quite cute. To be fair, the bun feels rather nice and soft. The beef part is the bit I'm worried about. Let's open it up really quickly and have a look at what's inside. So you can see the beetroot, you can see the pepper jack cheese, some of the carrot. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to clean that up in a second. But yeah, some of the carrot ketchup, they called it. And on the other side, a little bit of cheese and jalapeno cheese. I have had some decent burgers in Cafe Hyperion before, but very rarely. So if this is a good one, I'll be surprised. I want it to be good though, of course I do, because it looks cute. I'll say presentation wise, it does look quite cute. Without further ado though, let's give this Boo Burger a go. Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. Definitely better than I expected it to be. I mean, flavor wise, I would say it's actually really good, at least from my first bite. But as I expected, the meat is a little bit on the dry side. But that's something that I kind of expected. That's normally the case, unfortunately, with Cafe Hyperion burgers. The flavor is really nice though. I mean, the pepper jack cheese, the jalapeno sauce they've used, you can taste it. The beetroots, which are slowly but surely falling off. The very mild carrot ketchup thing, which is, I think, kind of mixed into the sauce, is also there. It's a very, very delicious burger, I'd say. Is it one of the best burgers I've had here? No, I've had better ones. Can I recommend it? Yes, as long as you don't mind having a dry burger. And you know what? If dryness is a problem, you can always add some mayonnaise to it and make it better, or ketchup or whatever sauce you want to. But let me take one more bite out of this. This is really good. Really lovely. I like the slight kick from the pepper jack cheese and the jalapeno sauce that you get to it as well. Even the bun, I feel like, is pretty nice and flavorful. Well done, Cafe Hyperion. I'm pleased with this.
20 minutes later.
Okay, firstly, that burger was really delicious. Like I said, a little bit dry, and obviously it was pretty cold by the time I ate it, but that's completely on me because I spent quite some time filming everything, taking photos of it for Instagram, etc. The taste was really good though. That sauce, especially the jalapeno and pepper jack sauce, was fantastic. I think that's what made it for me. And then of course we had the crunch from the beetroot as well. Overall, I would recommend it. I would have it again, and that doesn't happen often at Cafe Hyperion. But the dessert. I went to eat my dessert and then I realized that they didn't give me anything to eat it with. And normally I'm like, okay, if I don't have cutlery, fine. It's gonna be messy, but we'll make do with hands. But this is the type of dessert, I mean, it's a mousse. I really didn't think I would be able to eat it with my hands. So I had to go back and get one. And because of that, I don't have my actual spot anymore. That table's now already taken by somebody else. It's getting busier and busier at Cafe Hyperion because we're getting closer to 8 p.m. It's currently 7 minutes to 8 p.m. and that's generally the busiest time. Between 8 p.m. I would say until 9:30 is generally when it gets the busiest for dinner here in Disneyland Paris. Anyway, we do have this mandarin pumpkin patch mousse to try as well. Disneyland Paris does very good mousses, generally chocolate or caramel, so already I like the fact it's something different, you know. Looks pretty cute as well with the pumpkin Mickey chocolate they've got on top as well, and the shape of the dessert is also cute, so let's give it a go and see how it tastes like. There you go. Really, really delicious. You got that mild mandarin flavor to it. The white chocolate's nice. The little biscuit thing on the bottom's really lovely. Like I said, Disneyland Paris do mousses very well. This is another thing that I would get again. And you can buy it on its own as well. If you're vegetarian, for instance, meaning that you can't get the actual Halloween burger with the meat in it, you can come and get this if you want to separately. Like I said, it's about €4 if you don't get it as a meal. But yeah, I am very impressed. Cafe Hyperion did well this year, I'd say, for Halloween 2024. One of the better options they've had. And fun fact for you, that burger that I had at Cafe Hyperion, you can also get a very similar version of it here at Oal La Mar. The only difference is that instead of having beef in it, it's meant to be pulled pork. Everything else, from the sauce they use, the cheese, the beetroot, literally everything else, including the price and the dessert it comes with, is the same. So I'm not going to try this one, but if you prefer pork to beef, or if you just happen to be in this area and want to try a Halloween menu, then come to Oal La Mar and give this one a go. I'm sure it's going to taste very similar, just with a slight difference in taste. For this next snack, I have come to Coolost in Adventureland, and here they've got a couple of different Halloween snacks this year. Some of them you can find in the other stands around the park too, but one thing that is specific to here are the Mickey waffles, which they used to have before as well. Again, it's not a new thing by any means. I wouldn't say it's, in fact, even anything special. Personally, I mean, Mickey waffles are cute, but for Halloween, they've changed them into orange to make them Halloween colored, I guess. That's kind of cute. I don't know. The creativity is very much lacking this year, I have to say. And even worse, today when I went to get them, they had run out of cream. So I could only get them without the cream. And they are priced at €5.50, which I think is a little bit expensive, especially when you're just getting some orange Mickey waffles. There's 3 of them, to be fair, so you can share them if you want to. The cast member said he doesn't know when they'll have cream again. At some point, maybe later today, maybe not until tomorrow. He did obviously let me know that there was no cream before I ordered, so I could have said no, but I wanted to show them to you anyway. They're just very plain Mickey waffles. He offered some sugar instead. So if they run out of the cream, you can get yourself some sugar to put on top of your waffle if you want to. I didn't actually pick up any, so I'm happy to just have it like this. Yeah, it's fine. I just want to try them and see what it's like. But it looked better in the photos with the whipped cream and whatever sparkles they put. At least it's a bit more like presentable. This is just 3 Mickey waffles priced at €5.50. So, oh my God, let's do the maths really quickly. Basically, you're paying more than €1.50, I would say, per waffle. But it's okay. We're in Disneyland Paris. At least they look cute. And they do look cute. I mean, look at Mickey's face. Ooh. I'm going delirious. I'm going delirious with these not so interesting snacks at Disneyland Paris this Halloween season. But let me bite one of his ears. To be fair, the waffle is nice. It doesn't taste any different to the normal waffle, so you can see it's proper orange in there. So even though the color's orange, the taste is exactly like any of the other Mickey waffles that you would get here at the Coolost throughout the year. It's obviously not very sweet. In fact, there's barely any sweetness to this because normally you would have some cream on it or some sugar or Nutella. Even they didn't have any Nutella, so the only option was cream, which they had run out of. Disneyland Paris. But at least if you're coming in the next few weeks whilst the Halloween season is still on, and if you want to get yourself some of these Mickey waffles, you know where to get them. And maybe you'll be luckier than me and actually have some cream with them. Maybe just bring yourself like a tiny jar of Nutella just in case they don't have anything to put on it, so you can make your own waffle and still pay $5.50 for it. Now if you think that's bad, the Mickey waffles, this next Halloween snack at Disneyland Paris is a chocolate apple, candied apple, whatever you want to call it. And it's not even a very big apple from what I can tell. And the price, €6.50. That is way too much. I mean, without even trying this, I can already tell you, at least for €6.50, they could have decorated the apple a little bit nicer. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can tell it's Halloween-y with the little orange stripes on top of it, but they could have done more, right? If you've been to Walt Disney World or California, you've seen the amount of very cool looking candied apples they've got. Bigger apples, more interesting looking apples. What is this? €6.50, and it's meant to be like a cool special Halloween snack as well. Sorry, I don't like to be negative in these videos, and if you're quite into this video, you will see that there's been some snacks that I've actually really enjoyed this year. The burger rat and nets especially was really good, including the dessert as well. What was it called? The shake, the pistachio shake. That was excellent. But I don't know. Each year I'm like, come on, Disneyland Paris, you can do better. The stick's about to break as well. I don't even know how to eat this. Let's try. It's dark chocolate on top. Can't say it's bad because at the end of the day it's an apple, and I like apples, and dark chocolate I enjoy as well, but it's exactly what you would expect it to be. So yeah, zero creativity with this one. I wouldn't recommend you buying it unless you're just a huge chocolate apple fan and really want to try it. I think at €6.50 it's not worth it, but it's a good apple. Like, it's a decent snack. It's just not worth €6.50 and not something that I would expect from Disneyland Paris, you know? They could do so much more.
A few moments later.
Lo and behold, we've now got some cream. Oh, shout out to the cast member, bless him. Obviously, it's not his fault that he didn't have any cream, but fun fact, behind the scenes, I've been here for about 20-25 minutes doing this food review, I guess, and I did notice that this, whatever you want to call it, this thing, box thing came with a cast member, and I assumed it meant that they've now got some whipped cream. So after I finished filming, I thought I would go back and check, and the lovely cast member said, yeah, of course, he just put some on top of most of my uneaten gaufres so far, because I've only taken a couple of bites from one. So, you know what, it's going to be nice. I'm going to enjoy it now. It still doesn't look as cute as the photo did because it doesn't have the sparkles on it, and now it's gone cold, but at least it's going to be a little bit sweet and a bit more substantial than what we had earlier. So before we move on to the next snack, I am going to try a little bit of the gaufre, the Mickey waffle with some whipped cream as well. So much better. You know, the waffle's cold now, but at least it actually tastes of something. It's not quite as tasteless because of the fact that it's not very sweet without the cream. So maybe just hope for the best when you're coming here. They might have some whipped cream, they might not. It just depends on what time of day you come, and if you're willing to wait half an hour, they might show up with some more whipped cream, they might not. You never know with Disneyland Paris. The Halloween snacks don't end at the parks or even in Disney Village. The hotels also have a couple of Halloween treats during the Halloween season, mainly some drinks to be fair, and I've currently come to the Newport Bay Hotel, and their lounge is called the Captain's Quarters. It's actually my first time here, and it's really, really nice and warm, cozy, beautiful. I'm sitting by a window as well. I can see a little bit of the Newport Bay, and then behind me you can see Lake Disney if you were sat over there. And yeah, I thought I would try one of the drinks. So they have 4 options from what I can see on the Halloween menu this year. The delicious menu is how they like to call it. Let's have a look. So you can either get the Midnight Magic Cocktail, priced at 16 euros, which is martini, vodka, nectar, cranberry nectar. What else have they got in there? Some red berry syrup by the looks of it. And then they also have the pumpkin patch potion at 12 euros, which does look pretty cool, mainly because of the marshmallows they've got on top. And this is blood orange puree, spiced pumpkin flavored syrup, espresso, and of course you've got the marshmallows on top. They also have a cold brew, which those of you who know me have probably guessed what I decided to go for tonight, and it's the cold coffee boo, they've named it, instead of a cold brew, which is quite creative, I guess. €8.50, looks pretty good. And it's basically just milk, spiced pumpkin flavored syrup, coffee flavored cold brew, concentrated whipped cream and dark chocolate sauce. So really it's like a pumpkin coffee, pumpkin spice coffee, which I enjoy. Very autumnal, very Halloweeny. They also do sell a special Halloween beer as well, which is a Mira Beer Halloween edition, priced at €8.50. So yeah, and just like that, my cold brew coffee has just arrived with some pumpkin spice flavors in there. You can see the dark chocolate sauce on top, the whipped cream. And then yeah, this is the size of it, the cold brew. I'm really excited to give this a go. I need you to know that it's currently 20:23, so 8:23 p.m. and I'm about to have a coffee. Actually, my very first coffee of the day. I didn't have one this morning, so I think I deserve it. They do give you a little spoon as well, in case you want to take some of the cream, but I'm going to mix it a little bit before I try it, because I want to make sure I get a flavor of everything together. Okay, let's try it. I'm not the best person to judge things like this, because I love coffee. I love cold coffee. I love cold brews. I enjoy the taste of coffee. I also enjoy pumpkin spice things. So pumpkin spice lattes, I enjoy them. So this, I knew I was going to enjoy, and I am certainly enjoying it. I think it's fantastic. It's very similar to the cold brew that you can get at Victoria's on Main Street, except with a tiny, tiny hint of pumpkin spice. So it's not actually very overpowering. You still get the coffee flavor in there, which I like, because when I have coffee, I want to taste the coffee. I don't want it to be completely gone with any syrup or whatever they put in it. I like the actual coffee taste, and I think this does it really well. So yeah, €8.50. Obviously, it's a little bit more expensive than if you were to just get a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. It's because you're in a nice location at the Newport Bay Hotel here in Disneyland Paris on site, and they do give you a couple of, I think they're nuts as well. So it's a nice setting. I actually don't think it's even bad, €8.50. I think it's quite reasonable, and especially at the end of the evening, I'm going to be going back to my hotel to edit for the next few hours, so I kind of need the coffee, and I would get this again. And Newport Bay Club is not the only place you can get it. I believe most of the bars and lounges at the hotels, the official Disney hotels, do have this exact same Halloween menu with all the drinks that I just showed you. And you can also get them at the sports bar in Disney Village. So go wherever you want to any of the hotels, and you don't have to be staying at that hotel, by the way, to visit them. Anybody can go and visit the lounges and the bars. So if you want to slight break from the parks, then go and get yourself a, what was it called? Cold coffee boo from one of these hotel bars. Another snack that you might be able to get at Disneyland Paris throughout the Halloween season. I say might because at the moment it's sold out, and the customer said they don't know when they're going to have it available again. But it's the pumpkin shortbread, or pumpkin shortbread as they like to call it. It's €6 and it's very Instagrammable. It's got a raspberry filling inside of it. The rest of it is just like a sablé, a shortbread if you will. And I am over sablés here at Disneyland Paris. I think they've done too many of these shortbread cookies, and it's just not creative. Like, they might look cool for Instagram, but they're normally quite dry, and I don't know, whatever filling they put in there. And at least I'm glad this time that it's not Nutella, because normally it's Nutella. At least they had something different, but unfortunately I can't try it anyway because it's sold out. But if you want to find it, if you want to try your luck when you come, you can find it at the popcorn stand here, right next to where the castle is, so around Central Plaza area. That's the best place to find it if they sell it. So for this next snack, we're at New York style sandwiches in the Disney Village, and this year they brought out the Halloween menu at their restaurant, which actually looks kind of interesting. It's not a burger, finally. So many burgers at Disneyland Paris this Halloween season, but This one is actually a bagel, and it's a pastrami bagel. There's some cheese in there, some pickles, sauces, etc. And for 16 euros, you get the bagel, which obviously is the main event with the orange and black colors on the bagel and makes it Halloweenified. But also with it, you get some crisps, Lay's crisps, and a dessert. And the dessert, unfortunately, has nothing to do with Halloween. It's just some beignets. You get 2 beignets. We're gonna have a look at them later. One thing I liked about New York style sandwiches this year is that they actually have the options on display, especially the Halloween menu. So before you order, you can see physically what it looks like behind the counter, as well as the desserts. And so better understanding as to what you're getting. You also do get a soft drink included with the price. So at 16 euros, you've got the crisps, the bagel, couple of desserts, and then a soft drink, which I decided to go for some water. I enjoy New York style sandwiches, to be honest. I think it's quite underrated. Prices are reasonable. You can also get the Mickey pizzas here, which are very popular, and you can get them in the parks too, but this place doesn't, get as busy as Colonel Hattie's or Pizzeria Bella Notte inside the park. So I would recommend coming here if you just want a Mickey pizza and you don't care where you're going for them. The restaurant itself is quite small though, so there's not a lot of indoor seating. Thankfully, it's a lovely day this evening here, so I'm eating outside, but if you want to sit inside, then make sure you come again off-peak, not at busy times, not just before the fireworks, because then it will be busy and you're not going to get a spot inside, or you're going to have to wait a long time. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's give this bagel a go. I'm really looking forward to it. There you go. Ooh. Right. This is what it looks like up close. Also, the lighting's not the most accurate here. There's some projections going on. I think I'm sitting literally in front of a couple of pink and orange lights. That's why my face probably looks very orangey and Halloweenified. But yeah, this is the bagel. So yeah, inside you've got some pastrami, quite a lot of it actually. Some red onions by the looks of it, pickles, cheese, pepper cheese again, kind of like the vibe for Halloween. And it's cute, it's quite Instagrammable, it's fun, something different with the orange bagel. Yeah, let's give it a go. First bite, I like it because there's quite a lot of mayonnaise in there, and I did pick up some extra ones too. I don't really think I need it, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you would imagine it to be. The bagel itself, like I said, is the main star. Everything inside, the ingredients. The pastrami is nice, the cheese is really good, the red cabbage, the little bits of salad they've got inside, the sauce is what you would expect, but the bagel itself makes it. And I think it's a really nice bagel, to be fair. Is it the best bagel I've had? Absolutely not. But it's nice and soft, and it tastes pretty good. It goes very well with the ingredients inside, and it's just a fun color. So I approve of this. It hasn't blown me away, but I didn't expect it to. It's not meant to be anything spectacular. It's just meant to be something fun, like a little bit of a twist on bagels and things that you can get from New York style sandwiches. But let me take one more bite. I really like this. It would make a good snack. You could have it for lunch. You could have it as a lighter dinner if you want. Obviously, it's not hot. It's like a cold sandwich. But I think with 16 euros, especially because you get the crisps, a drink, a soft drink, as well as 2 desserts, which I am going to try in a bit as well. I think it's not a bad deal. And if you want to go a little bit over the top, I've just opened up my crisps. You can put some of the crisps inside the bagel. It's going to become very messy and probably difficult to eat, but it will give it more of a crunch. So let me try it. That's the way to do it. Right, finished my bagel. Really enjoyed it. It's now time to have my 2 desserts, my 2 beignets, and that's kind of the only description that it gives on the menu. It just says rose beignets. I don't know, they smell a little bit of raspberry. I'm not getting a huge strawberry smell, because if I did, I wouldn't put this in my mouth. I just don't like strawberry. I'm not a picky eater by any means, but if you're familiar with my channel, strawberry is just something that I don't like. I've never liked it as a child. Don't like the texture, don't like the taste. I've tried it, not my thing, but anything else I will try. This is what they look like, and you do get 2 of them, so just so you know what you get exactly in the price at 16 euros. But I'm going to open them up before I actually put them in my mouth, just to make sure it's not, absolutely nothing in them. Look at that. Literally just a little beignet, which is like a donut texture, with some pink on the top to make them cute and not even Halloweenified. Like if they wanted it to be a part of the Halloween menu, it would have been cool if the beignets at least had a Halloween decoration on top of them, even if they just had them be orange instead of pink. So random, but let's give them a go anyway. The beignets are good, but I am getting a tiny hint of strawberry. Could be raspberry, but my mind is thinking a little bit of a strawberry flavor on the top from the coating as well. It's very mild, so it didn't bother me too much, but I don't think I'm gonna eat the rest of them. It's not my thing. The bagel was good, the dessert, take it or leave it. If you're a big fan of beignets, then you would enjoy them, but for 2, you're not getting this menu for the dessert. You're getting it because it's a fun Halloween menu. The bagel is good, you get your drink, you get your crisp with it, and then these you can just like I said, take them or leave them. But for me, didn't really enjoy them. But just like that, we have come to the end of this Halloween 2024 food tour here at Disneyland Paris. I had a great time trying the different snacks. And in terms of the quality, I feel like everything was pretty good. Genuinely, I don't really have any major complaints with the things that I tried. My main complaint is the variety. It was definitely lacking, and some of the snacks were very uninspired. I'm talking about the gaufres, the Mickey waffles that were just orange, the churros that hadn't really changed much and they decided to just put like a Halloween label on it because they turned 2 of them black. The candy apple, things like that definitely could have been better, but they tasted fine. Like, they didn't taste bad whatsoever. So that's my overall take. I want to see some more exciting snacks from Disneyland Paris, hopefully next season. But despite that, I still had some favorites this year. I would say the burger at Annette's definitely worth trying if you enjoy Annette's diner anyway, and if you like trying different flavored burgers and the creativity that goes into them. The burger at Annette's cannot be missed. Also Victoria's, you can very rarely go wrong with Victoria's on Main Street, so I would recommend that as well, especially the Jack Skellington thing that I had. I mean, even Cafe Hyperion this year was pretty good, I would say, with their burger. And actually their dessert there, the mandarin pumpkin mousse, I would recommend that individually or with the meal. But I would love to hear your thoughts, of course. If you've already visited Disneyland Paris throughout the Halloween season this year, let me know which of the snacks that I tried was your favorite, or if you haven't been, based on what I showed you and how I described them, which one of them would you be excited to try if you were visiting Disneyland Paris this Halloween? But that's it for this year's Halloween season food tour. I'm gonna love you and leave you now. Huge shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are amazing. And also, if you want to see more videos from me, make sure you subscribe down below. Also follow me on Instagram. And yeah, Halloween. Beautiful. If you haven't checked out some of my other Halloween videos from this year, there will be a playlist as well. Thank you and goodbye.